Hello and welcome back to the UK Nationals 2023. I'm joined here by my esteemed colleague, Hamish from Push the Point. How's it going, Hamish?
Oh, mate. I'm brilliant, man. How are you?
Fantastic. I am good. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But I've just restocked on a Tesco Express meal deal and feeling re-energized, ready for this top 8 at the UK Nationals.
Fantastic. And what an exciting split for the top 8 it is. You know, I've been playing in the Swiss rounds as well.
How did you get on?
I came 24th.
24.
So not bad.
Cash money.
Not bad. But
Money in the bank.
right now we're going to be watching a Sharif Shaban on Lexi versus Alex Chitu on Briar.
Absolutely. And whilst we haven't seen much of Sharif Shaban on the stream this weekend, we did see Alex Chitu bring Briar to or see Briar to success in round 3 of the Swiss yesterday.
Okay.
So it was an absolutely fantastic game. I mean, normally, a bit like yourself, he loves to play Viserai, but he's actually brought Briar this time. But we'll move on to Alex in a moment. But Sharif, bringing Lexi.
I know Sharif very well. Very good friend, and one of my longest standing testing partners. So it's actually his accolades. I've been with him for a long time. He is a massive Dorinthia fan. He is currently playing Lexi. It's such a hot deck, and this is something that I know that he's been practicing with a lot. He was the first to hit the 1K XP in the UK, and he has hit a top 4 in the Nationals
in 2021.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Absolutely. His locals as well. His mocks in the hole up in Edinburgh. But friend of the channel.
He's a good lad. He's one of the best players in the UK, for sure. He just doesn't show up. And another extremely good player as well is Alex Chitu. This guy continuously places really high.
Absolutely. And we can see there, preferred hero Briar. Current hero Briar, preferred hero Viserai.
I know, this man, when we first met at last year Nationals, me and him were chatting a lot about Viserai. He's so good. And top 4 in Bologna.
Yeah.
And he's just, and both of them, I will just say very quickly, Push the Point patrons.
Yeah.
So we're very happy.
That's confirmed, folks. If you are a Push the Point patron, you will most likely odds of getting top 8 at your local Nationals.
It seems so. It seems so. Look, we don't just make this up. We just say it.
Cold hard facts.
We're kicking off now. Sharif is going first, so he's just loading. He is good first. He's just
double loading up there. Yeah, he's Arsenal with that Volta.
Yeah.
Draws up. Let's see if Alex has a retort here at all.
It's going to be big. So this is a bit more of a standard typical. When I say standard typical Briar, it's not the Charles Dunn fatigue list, which I took, by the way. I was on Briar. I took this one. Yeah, this one's more of the old classic heavy aggression, Channel Mountain heroic, 0 for 4, 0 for 4, sometimes 0 for 7.
Yeah. And as we saw in the first game of Alex Chitu on stream yesterday, in that round 3, as I said, Alex was really able to push through some heavy damage with those pumps, with Earthfloor Surge that we can see in his pitch zone there. And we can see here he's just pitched to the Grasp to create the Rune Chant, and then coming in with a Command and Conquer, threatening that Arsenal straight off the bat.
Yeah, it's probably a really decent turn there, considering that I don't think he's really got a major hand to sort of play out, so he might as well just try and threaten some cards out from Sharif. But, nowadays, Command and Conquer for Ranger is awkward, right? But with 3 of a kind, being able to just draw 3 more cards up, it's you can actually pull away from that pretty well. So he's just taking that 1 arcane damage, and of course, he's gonna bot for 6, right? If he doesn't, everyone, we're in for a spicy game.
Absolutely. And we can see in Sharif's hand there's a Codex of Frailty. So I mean,
but he's going to Arsenal. Alex is going to Arsenal this turn. So that Codex of Frailty is not probably going to be very, it's not going to be played, but I see what you mean. It is a 2 block.
It is a 2 block.
It's a little bit awkward. I think he might be having to block up with some of his actual resources, and I think that's where he's actually having a bit of a trouble thinking. Plus as well, there's some really good arrows that he's got. The Heat Seeker, it's a real key card for Lexi. So I don't think he's really happy he has to get rid of that. But, you have to block this up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, can't really afford to lose that Arsenal, right?
All right. Well, we've just seen on the chat here that Saxo Way, otherwise known as Yorgos,
Yorgos.
old Yorgos, the Greek national champion, King Shin. He's clearly he's rooting for Shin to win this one.
I think you got a few fans of your own there as well, Hamish.
Oh wow!
In the chat, hello to Hamish's fans.
Oh hello, Hamish is cute. Cheers, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
I hope you don't miss your nationals next week. Remember the train times.
So Alex drawing up here as you said, as Arsenal's Sharif coming in with that very first arrow, a falcon wing.
Falcon Punch, easy card actually. Nice little. This could with the right resources. It won't be a 4 card because of the. I kept thinking it could be a 4-hour turn, but it's actually, when you've got Falcon Wing. I keep saying Falcon Punch. You don't mind, do you?
No.
Chat, you don't mind, do you?
No, do what you want. That's what you're here for.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So Falcon Punch is usually one of those cards that can really push to be able to get those 4-card arrows because, just a 0 for 3 go again. It's really good.
Yeah, it's got that natural go again built in. And as you said, we've got the...
So we've got a 3-card arrow turn. This is decent. This is decent.
So it's 4 go again with the drill shot.
Yeah, this if this lands, he's obviously going to be putting a -1 armor on one of the on one of his equipment pieces.
Yeah.
I don't
and
believe.
as a Briar player, are you particularly concerned about that -1 armor?
It's annoying.
This?
It is really annoying. It's actually, you got to think of the point of value with it, right? Because it's coming in for 4. So if you block 3 and you take 1, you also lose another 1. It's kind of like the searing shot, but it just attacks in a different way. Because in fact, even if you taking it down from an armor point from 2 to 1, that's actually 2 points of value just there. But I'm not surprised here that Alex is just, if you're going to use my armor, I might as well use it right and block for 4.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
this is another arrow that's going to be this has to be blocked. That's the whole point. Because Infecting Shot has to be one of the I think there's like 3 arrows in a Lexi game that are just crucial. They have to be blocked and dealt with, and that's Infecting Shot, Endless Arrow, and Heat Seeker. Those ones are they're the big boy arrows.
Yeah, sure. So that's Infecting Shot 1 for 5, but if it hits, it creates that blood rot pox
Turns
token.
into 1 for 7.
1 for 7.
It's too much.
That is what we call
And I tell you
value.
what, he's took it, and that tells me that Alex, it's time to go ham. It's time
He's
to
going to
go
turn
ham.
it on himself.
But this is what he can't be. This is the thing to this particular Briar list, he can't be too defensive. He has to take the hits, and he's going to come in with more. Right.
So he's going to start the turn with a Sonata here. So
No pitch.
no pitch. So we're revealing 3 cards. We've got attack,
we've got a hit.
non-attack, and
Okay,
we've
we've
got a lightning breath. Okay. So,
Easy scar for a scar because his health is lower.
yeah, so that'll be a 4 go again.
Yeah. And he's going to deal 1 arcane as well because he managed to pick up a card. I mean, that's a really good hit as well. Scar for a scar. It's a really, really good hit.
Nice.
So
I mean, it's just 4 go again, isn't it?
it's just a simple 4 go again. He could potentially as well just play that card out and then play another non-attack action, another non-attack action card, getting the lightning. So he's got a lot of lines now.
Yeah, and as we saw in that first game, like Alex has also brought nimbleisms as well as nimble strikes.
Yeah.
So he's just able to go super wide. So as well as the Scar for Scar itself, he's got cards in his deck where he's able to really pump this to really come in some bigger attacks with the go again built in as well.
This is an aggressive match. I honestly just don't believe this is not going to be long. This is not going to be long.
39 plays 32 at the moment. Sharif doesn't have anything in his arsenal.
No, this is a turn where he's going to have to just sort of be like, as Briar has to have a good sequence of cards in order to really push over. But I mean, seriously, when they do, there's no hero more in the game that can just deliver like mad amount of damage.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Runeblade thing, really.
Yeah,
If you get the sequencing right, Runeblades just push damage, but they're at threat of having some pretty dud turns. Whereas Lexi, you can get some dud turns, but there's a lot of arrows. It's not that likely. But it's good.
So Scar for a Scar coming in for 4 go again, as we said. I mean, it's just damage, isn't it?
It is.
There's nothing on hit here.
No.
There's
Well, there
nothing
is
funny.
Well, there is the Briar's always on hit is the embodiment token. So I don't
That's
know whether it's this aggressive. It could mean something, but at the same time, Briar just needs to push that aggression. So it's not the worst on hit. It's not the worst. So if we got another embodiment token,
See,
no.
we've got a rabble. So again, it's got that inbuilt go again. It's going to reveal the top full go again.
Wow. Okay.
So Sonata, full go again. Full go again. It's just value, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Just Briar, which has shown us time and time again, and that's the reason why she'll be moving into the living legendary closet soon.
Yeah, we're watching the victory lap.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
We're watching it.
She's waving the flag.
Yeah, that's it. This is a classic. Let's see if the victory parade that Briar is going to bring Alex into higher places in this UK Nationals.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Here we go.
Okay, so we obviously, the infecting
because he's got a blood rot box token. Give it
gives
back.
him. Yeah.
Give it back. Oh, we're not done yet.
So he's gonna crack the snappies here in order just to go even wider.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he's just making sure that he can be able to just get that Rosetta term.
Yeah. So infecting host then, because he's got the blood rot, as you said, it also gives Sharif Shaban the blood rot as well. And then he's able just to come in with the old favorite Rosetta 2, 2, and 1.
That is a really big turn. That's a really big turn, especially the infecting shot. When you've seen that, I bet he was looking at that infected arrow and going, "Yeah, cool. I mean, I'll take that damage, but dude, this infecting shot now is just coming in for effectively, 6.
Yeah,
because it's 0 for 4, and then have that card back.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So Alex here able to deal out 15 damage to Sharif, but at the same time, this is flesh and blood, folks. He's able to see what he can pull back.
This is Lexi. This is free of a kind.
This is it.
Okay, but the thing with the free of a kind at this point, it would have been really ideal if we could get an arrow into Arsenal.
Yeah. So he's coming in with the Falcon Wing. Presumably give it the +1.
Yeah, no reason to do it. Go again. It's got it anyway.
Yeah. So 4 go again. Give it the +1 from the Voltaire. Let's see if Alex is. I mean, we're on for a bit of a race here now at this stage, right?
2 aggro heroes, man. This is like a scar.
Sharif just took 15 damage to be able to present this turn. So let's see if he's able to deal much more back. Alex takes the 4 from the Falcon Wing and comes in with a Bolton shot.
Yeah. So this Bolton shot could actually turn into a 3-card arrow if he lets us hit. This is the best bit about the Bolton shots on here is, you kind of like, I don't really want to actually block this out, right? But this could present even more damage. If I just let this hit, the on hit could be more damage. It might not.
No.
It could be no arrow.
Yeah.
And then how much am I going to take here to present back? I think I do see in Alex's hand though a cheeky CNC.
Oh hell.
So it could quite well be that he doesn't block.
He might want to. Well, yeah.
Does he block?
I mean, he might want to block to encourage Sharif to put the card into his arsenal and then present that CNC back, right?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. So he takes
Alex
5.
takes the 5.
Wow, okay, we're just.
And then we
my
get.
God.
Here we go. Just as you were saying, Hamish, that's an infecting shot.
So he managed to land a big arrow.
So 1 for 5, essentially on hit, create that Blood Rock Pox token. Essentially a 1 for 7.
Sorry, Carcosa, it is infectious host. I don't know what I was saying.
Host. I don't know what I was saying.
I don't know.
I'll be honest, it's been
we're tired.
We're on for both of us. Obviously, Hamish has been participating in the UK Nationals tournament both yesterday and today. So
we're tired, bro. We're tired, everyone.
Bear with.
Yeah, I tell you what though, please keep us in check. Do keep on top of us and tell us whether we said a card name wrong. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's actually really handy.
It's also just nice to interact with you all.
Yeah,
we've been sat here behind the curtain.
Carcosa, talk to me
hidden
more.
away from
literally Carcosa talks to me
hidden
more.
away from all of our UK nationals.
Okay, so we're doing a block up. So block 3, using 2 pieces of armor. So that is the brand new equipment, Didaric Carapace, gone. It's
What
now
do you
done.
make of it?
Good.
It's good.
Real good.
Hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Hot.
Yeah, it's just really, really hot.
Heard it here
Absolutely
first,
hot.
folks.
I've been using it against the Icelander, actually. A very, very good card for Icelander. And when it comes to something like this as well, the Tunic is actually really good if you're just pushing that aggression, but Lexi has some really, really strong on-hit cards, and having that nice big fridge of armor is invaluable, right? Because, you know, if he had that Tunic then, crikey, you know, he would have had to given up the
resource,
the Crown of Providence.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it, really. You know, you really start getting, it gets quite dicey real quick. So, you know, he's still keeping
two
that
life,
crown.
isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
And prevents all those on hits, like that infecting shot, like you said. It's just so.
Let's see if he can hit again. Can he do it? Oh, no.
Oh dear. So by not seeing any non-attacks there, Alex is not able to capitalize off of this Arcanics.
But it's non-attack action number 1. We can get another one.
It is.
We got a lightning token. So I think that's the thing when you play Sonata, right? As a man who plays many rune blades, you just got to go and look at Sonata as this. Just is this sets up there and enables more than what my turn is. If I happen to draw a card, then I can eke out a bit more, potentially even Arsenal or whatever, depending on what it comes out. But you've got to play Sonata as if I got a plan, as if I draw nothing. That's the best way to always look at it. And with Briar, you go, right, it's the start of my non-attack action. So that's step 1 to play another non-attack. I'll get a lightning token. That's good. If it's Viserai, you play it. Viserai's enabled. He's ready to go, right? So having Sonata in that deck and just being able to set that up as a rune blade is still invaluable.
Yeah.
So
it still plays towards your game plan, whether it hits or not. But I mean,
you want it to. You want it to
rune
hit.
blade wants it to hit.
Of course,
Absolutely.
you want it to hit. It's the value of that card increases so much when it does.
But also, it only blocks for 2, so you're not particularly enticed to block with it anyway.
No, not really. You just, you know, it does a lot of work if when you play it, right?
Yeah. So Alex here creating the rune chant off of the grass.
Oh no! If the okay, all right.
So he's gonna play out the lightning surge from
okay, and also as well,
Arsenal with the go again.
It's like I said, it's one of those cards that set up enables Sonata. So now he's good for Rosetta. There you go.
Yeah.
See? Good for Rosetta. Didn't hit, but it's all good.
Yeah, it didn't hit, but it enables Rosetta to come in for more damage, bringing in that.
It's a 9 damage turn. You know, it's easy.
You can't argue. Can you?
9 damage turn. Pretty simple, and an Arsenal as well. You know.
Yeah.
We're just continuously pushing and presenting that damage.
Yeah. So Sharif, obviously, as we said, life total 17 to 21 now. Sharif is taking it. Are you concerned that you might be within a sort of blowout turn range here to go down to 13?
There's not much really you can do when it comes to aggro matchups. It's all just down to whose hands lined up a bit better. So Shin could.
So plays out a premeditate here.
Yeah.
Pumps the next attack for +3. Comes in with that endless arrow.
Okay. So yeah, he is
giving it what? Either +1?
No, he's giving it go again for sure. Yeah.
So he's got. So would you presume here then? Would Alex be thinking that Sharif has got another arrow in hand, or will he just be trying to block out this endless arrow so that it can't come at him again?
He knows that basically this endless arrow has to be blocked, right? Because if it just goes back into hand, he can just pump into playing it again.
Coming in for 5 the next time as well, right?
It's effectively.
So he's giving it +2 here, so it's actually coming in for 9.
It's not. I will say that this isn't the craziest Rain Razor.
Yeah, creates the ponder off of the premeditate.
Okay, but he's just going to go back in and give it +1.
I know you said it's not like the biggest Rain Razor, but aggro matchup, damage is damage.
Yeah, no, honestly, damage is damage. I'm not. It's the best move he's got, but I suppose really it could always be huger, right? It could always be a bit more mega. He could, and I tell you what he's going to do. He's going to take it again. Is he going to snappies? No, he can't because he's already used the Voltaire. That's fine. And he's not.
So he activates the.
Oh no! So he
draws off the ponder.
So he draws off the ponder.
End turn.
End turn. Okay. Oh no, he couldn't snappies anyway. if he had bullseye though. This is why bullseye was crazy. Because if he had bullseye, it would then just Snappy's bullseye come in for 8.
Yeah. And obviously, that's why we saw that bullseye.
Okay, this game is close to being very almost Dutcho. It is going to be over
Bramble
rapidly.
Spark here. Bramble Spark again. Used a second time. So each of those Bramble Sparks give him +3.
So this is +6 at the minute.
So
and 2 arcane.
Let's go again. This is it. Alex is a lot of damage here.
See, it's dynamite.
So
Jesus Christ.
That's it, folks. 6/6. 1/6 off Number of the Beast.
Oh my word. I had to be very quiet because I could have screamed.
Absolutely.
CNC, it's dynamite.
So we've got 6, coming in for 12
and 2 arcane
damage. This is presenting lethal, folks. This is top 8 of the UK Nationals. This is mega.
Trench is coming into play.
We have to keep voices down because they are only just behind us. There's a curtain separating us and the players.
Right there. So we're going to use that resource to potentially block up one of the arcane because Trench is also an arcane barrier 1.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about Trench, but I mean we're straight into the trenches ourselves. So what's the benefit of Trench over Tunic in this matchup? Do you think?
I think Shin just didn't put a Tunic in because of Warmongers, right?
Okay.
Because of Warmongers, I think it's just actually I'm quite happy with the flexibility what Trench offers.
Yeah.
It's also a card that actually just doesn't get bogged down by Warmongers. It doesn't get bogged down by CNC, but CNC for 12. I mean,
CNC for 12 is
that's a big number.
Popping.
So he could actually now go. I will block. So I could block up my arrows because his health is down to 5.
Yeah.
He could. I don't think he will. I don't honestly know, but he could throw his equipment out of this.
Yeah.
You know, because there's no equipment's been blown up with the New Horizons. I don't think he wants to, but we are tickling on him now. In fact, we're not even tickling. We're going.
I think we're there. I mean, life total 12/5. I think we're there already. So Sharif has taken 1 damage from one of those Bramble Sparks, but as a result of playing both of those Bramble Sparks, Briar's abilities kicked in, giving Alex the embodiment of lightning here. There's a bit of a back and forth over.
So he's trying to math it out, right? Yeah. So if he goes, okay, so if I block, because he's got a Rosetta.
I do.
But if he has another 4, okay, so he has to block.
So
1, 2.
Blocking with the Hornet Sting.
Take 1. Okay, it's down to 4. Okay, if Alex has, so he's blocking for 4. What is the maths here, Sean? 12. So 4 minus 12 is 8.
4 goes, so it goes down to 4. Joins Alex on 4 himself. So Alex has got the go again off of that embodiment of lightning.
Yeah, but he's got the Rosetta. But if he's got another 4 0 cost in hand, which he doesn't, which is what Jim was hoping for.
So did you say you think Alex has a 0 for 4 in his hand?
Well, if he did, he would have played it.
Yeah.
If he did, he would have played it.
Or maybe, but then do you ask for it?
Do you see his hand? I'm trying not to scream because he's got a 3 of a kind, baby. Everybody be quiet.
Oh.
Everybody be quiet.
Spicy.
You can scream at home if you want to, right? We're not allowed to. But we're going to go 3 of a kind, baby. Let's go. He's right.
There's not a lot of cards in that graveyard.
No, I don't think
that's how aggressive this game has been, folks.
The thing is do you need your New Horizons at this point? So he's got to take that arcane. I think he's thinking, do I take this 2 arcane? Could I? Because I believe he's also got Codex. He's also got Codex.
Codex and a 3 of a kind.
Yeah, it's not. Codex is not in a real good spot here. I don't think.
Both players.
He's not out, you know.
Both players just taking a moment.
Yeah, Shin's. We're mathing here. We're mathing.
Yeah, as you said.
2 and 2.
As you said.
I don't know why I've got that song stuck. I don't know why I've got that stuck in my head.
It's the CNC. CNC for 12. Does funny things 12. Screaming at home.
Screaming
in my brain.
Oh,
I'm screaming inside.
Oh, yeah. Screaming out my butt.
Screaming out brains.
Wow. I'm actually just. This is so exciting.
This has been such a great game. We haven't actually seen just straight aggro on aggro
Have you not?
matches in this. I mean, we only saw 3 games yesterday and 3 games this morning. I'm trying to think if we've seen. Well, we saw a Katsu versus Azalea. That was pretty aggro.
I thought he'd block for 2. I thought he'd use his New Horizons at this point. So everyone, if you've just put the toaster down, it's probably just popped up now because of how quick it's gone.
Yeah, very
It's
quick.
not like an olden game where you put the roast dinner on.
I hope you didn't go away and make a cup of tea and think you'll come back in 5 minutes.
Just remember as well, everyone, we've still got the quiver as well. We've got 3 of a kind. Here we go.
Okay, 3 of a kind.
Pitching the codex. So the resource is a bit small.
Draws into infecting shot.
Oh, okay. We've got 2 big arrows here.
Okay, endless arrow.
We've got 2 big arrows, and I think though we really, really need to get a big resource counterpoint here because I think Shin was really hoping as well for the quiver.
He needed a 3. He
needed a 3. Yeah, he needed a blue. I think. But well, let's see. Let's see what he does here.
Float. Okay, so he's going to load with Volta.
Cool. Good one.
So endless arrow, go again.
Good start. But he's got we've got armor, everyone.
4 go again.
Yeah, we've got armor. Okay.
Let's see. Alex is now looking at Sharif on 2 life with 3 cards in hand. He's also got those Snapdragon scalers up as well, so he's going to be able to go really wide here. Alex really having to think about how he maximizes the use of the Crown of Providence.
Okay. So chat's saying that not looking like we've got enough resources. I agree. It's the resources count isn't amazing. I'm not gonna lie. But
do you think Alex
in hand?
Yeah. Do you think Alex would be like more scared if he'd seen Sharif pitching a blue here? He'd have more resources floating.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it'd definitely be a lot more scary. But regardless, with the health total so low, Shin is gonna. Well, I don't know why I keep saying Shin. It's Sharif. I've known him as Shin as everyone. You can all say Shin. And in fact, I say actually what he prefers to be called.
Sharif Shaban.
Shin. So Shin is demanding cards, but Alex has also got the Crown of Providence as well as another card, right? So here we go. So we're just looking at this. He's going to block for 2 and probably a card from hand as well. Yeah.
So Alex being very purposeful here as he always is.
Yeah, and then you can actually just, Crown of Providence showing its might, you'd be able to block with another card, get a card out of Arsenal, draw that into your hand, more cards to block with, and then I don't know. The thing is Sharif is going to try and take this tempo by going, give me your hand.
This is really interesting. He's actually Crown of Providence.
Wait,
he's synced from hand.
Whoa, hang on. He just blocked for 2. He's taken 2. Okay.
So he's
that is a Promise of Plenty in hand. Carcosa Talks. Okay.
So he blocks for 2.
Yeah.
He then uses the Crown of Providence to sink a card from hand rather than replace
the card from Arsenal. But obviously the card from Arsenal is much more important. I think Alex is looking at this.
He can only survive by keeping that card in his arsenal.
I think I think as well it could be just an easy 0 for 4. It could be even I can't remember what he had in, but wow. Okay, so Shin's just mathing up here.
Shin will be looking at this and being like, why did you not use that Crown of Providence to put another defensive card into your hand from your arsenal?
I'm really curious because so he sunk the Promise of Plenty.
Yeah, chuck that out.
Okay, so because that's just not a real good block here. I mean, I'm really curious now. I think Shin honestly thought he's blocking this arrow out, and when he said I'm just going to block for 2 and take 2, Shin's like,
damn.
Okay, there is something I am not seeing here, but this I honestly don't know what. I mean, I think Alex maybe just legitimately just play to win. Like he's playing to win because if he gives up his hand and give Lexi a full card of hand, I mean it's almost over, right?
Yeah.
He has to literally go. I've got to just try and keep as much cards as I can in my hand and just simply not die. It could also be a scenario in Arsenal, that could be the I could just win it, right? If he pulls it off. Okay, so we're going.
Activates. Oh, pitches another.
Other, so he's going for endless arrow. What is he doing? Is he doing go again or +1? There's no point doing. He's going for the +1.
For +1, but he's
Okay.
still got the snapdragons up.
Okay.
So he's saying again now.
I
He's
know
asking
he's
Alex again.
asking.
Are you sure?
He's
Do you
gonna.
want to block it?
He's gonna have to. He's probably just sitting there making the play for the
got to.
quiver.
Yeah.
He's got to.
Alex has
Oh.
got to block this.
Chat saying Lexi dead. Okay.
Lexi dead.
Okay.
Wowzer. Big calls, chat.
Alright.
So Alex here.
No one's.
This will have to be a two card block, right?
It has to be.
Has to be.
Don't worry, Yorgos. No one's behind. I think everyone's just making predictions, but I've seen that graph of Lexi going from 80% down to 59, but still.
Going down.
Okay, he is asking for some cards of Alex, and I think he's just got to hedge his bets. Honestly, I think he's just got to hedge his bets and go, I've got to do the rest and leaves and pray.
I really want to see what's in the arsenal. He keeps looking at it, and I can't quite catch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I think everybody knows he's got a quiver, right? Okay, so and Alex has to bop with 2 cards here. He has to bop with 2 cards. So that's coming in for, well, that's blocking for 4.
That is blocking for 4. So is Alex trying to? Do you think it could be Scarface
Hold on,
guy? Is
hold
that
on,
why
hold on.
he's trying to get
Oh
below?
my days. He's got it. So Shin, so he could just rustle in leaves now, right? Which he will, because he's got those 2 reds. And he flips.
Rain razors.
Oh no.
So he was looking for an arrow off the quiver in order to be able to
Oh my
go wider. Alex down to
days.
1.
Oh my.
Both players.
You don't know. He shouldn't. He doesn't have to get rid of the quiver, but whatever.
Both players entering the casino there. Alex
Wow.
coming out on top.
Yeah. He knows he's not going to get rid of the quiver. Puts up a rain razor. Oh yeah, he's not.
It
No, it doesn't go to the bottom because
goes-
it's not
yeah,
the arm piece. Whoops. Oh well, no matter. I think.
It's fine. It's been resolved. Both
I
players are happy.
think with 3 cards and a Rosetta, Sean. I think Sharif's day is.
I think
looking-
they're
looking-
done diddly.
I think it's looking done, mate.
Okay, so Alex still trying to see it out.
Oh, okay, he could.
Playing Earth Law Surge.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So is that red?
Here
Ah,
it
yeah,
is.
here we go.
Into
Big.
a Lightning Surge.
Yeah, he's got 1 resource. It's Rosetta time. So what could Shin do here?
So
He's
7.
got rain razors as well. That's
Alex
not
has
good.
Still got
Could
card
he?
in hand as well.
Could he trench?
Okay.
Well,
So
hang on. Could he not just trench here, get a resource? He could he could trench here. It's yeah. Yeah, he's got no.
Alex
He's got, no, honestly,
still-
he hasn't got any he hasn't got any blocks in hand. And
Alex still just being very purposeful. And that's
GG.
it,
Well done.
folks.
Well
all she
done.
wrote.
That's all she wrote.
Alex G2 there, taking Sharif Shaban all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What a game.
What a game. I
Fantastic.
know. It was so close.
Wow.
Well done, Alex.
Yeah, congratulations to Alex G2 there, taking it away with Briar
Wow.
against Sharif Shaban on
Hey.
Lexi.
What a fast game. I mean, Alex played that incredibly well. He literally played to his outs.
Yeah.
He didn't waver right near the end. I mean, how many people can sit there and take endless arrows?
To
Two
the
of them.
face.
Two
Yeah.
of them to the face.
Yeah, I mean, he just totally read his opponent, right?
Yeah.
He was saying like, okay, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
Let's just see how much further that you can go. And he took it all the way down to 1 life.
I think it all came down to I think they both knew that it just came down to the quiver.
Yeah.
That if he happened to pull a 0 cost into his arsenal, it would have been a very, very, very different game. But he had to play to his outs,
Yeah.
right? Because if you just overblocked that and then you didn't be able to present anything meaningful back,
Yeah.
Lexi would just draw back up and just take it, right?
Yeah.
So Alex played amazingly well and just
Yeah.
made sure he always played to win.
And I think Sharif Shaban really again, played to the strengths of Lexi. You know, he was playing out those three of a kinds and maximizing those as much as possible. So I think both players played excellently well. So again, nothing to take away from Sharif Shaban at all.
No.
So we're going to cut to a break here.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with you for the top four, and we'll bring you standings as well. And I think, Hamish, you may be sticking around, and I'm going to go grab a coffee.
Guys. Yeah, so it's up to you, chat. If you want me back on for the semi-finals and I'll do a trip, let me know. If you're sick of, if you think, Christ, no, one and done.
One game. One game.
If it's one and done,
one
with you, chat, you know, just let me know. I don't think you actually have a choice, because I think I am coming to the semi-finals.
All right, we're going to leave you there, guys, and stick around. We'll be back with the top four from the UK Nationals live at Leeds Armory in just a moment. Thank you.